Well, summer is definitely here, and before we know it, the season is going to be halfway gone. And lately, I have found myself paying closer attention to the things that once made summer feel like it was endless, like the flowers outside, the birds returning to the yard, a good book, a long afternoon. I need to find the time to really enjoy that this year, so today we're heading out thrifting in search of a few old-fashioned ways to enjoy summer again. Cheers, my thrifting friends. Okay, well, today I am here at my favorite little hidden place that I did a video on like maybe 6 or 8 weeks ago. It's inside a church meeting, their parish offices there. It's called St. Martha's. We're in Feeding Hills, Massachusetts. And they're gonna open in a few minutes. I'm actually a little early, but today I'm just hoping to, I don't know, I've been thinking about like sweet summer pastimes lately, trying to, slow down, really enjoy the season. I would love to find like a needlepoint kit, like a crewel work kit. I used to love doing little kits like that when I was a kid. And if I could find one, I know that's a big ask, but I mean, I'm in the church thing. My thrifting angels might be with me. Something like that. I have knitting needles. I don't know. I don't really feel like knitting in the summer, but I have also, I don't have any crochet hooks. I would be tempted to try that. I have done that in the past, but I'd love to have something more like the crewel work, or I love art. I mean, I'm not that talented, but if I found something, I know my scrapbooks. If I could find, I really want to start scrapbooking and do that more. So if I could find something to do with my scrapbooks, something like that would be cool. But anyway, my point more is sweet summer, slowing down for sweet summer pastimes, anything that inspires me to do that. That's what would be on my list. And yeah, I'm excited to come back here. I haven't been here for over a month, and a lot of people found out about it through my video. Totally cool. Their prices are great in here. So let's head on in. I know I'm a little early, but let's head on in and see what we can find. With summer pastimes on my mind, the first thing that I saw were these books. I love this, the Old Cape series. I've never read this, and it looks like all of the issues were there. Oh my goodness, look at that. I can't believe it. I love it. I love reading books about the Cape. I hope these are good. I'm gonna definitely grab them. Okay, this lamp, $20. I think their prices have gone up. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm hoping it's not because I put that video out a while ago saying it was my hidden treasures first time been here, because this is my first time back, and last time I was here their prices were amazing. But let's see, I don't know, I put the lamp back. I'm gonna think about that for $20. These prices were great though. $5. If you have a reselling booth and you specialize in primitives and old stuff, I think you could make some money on, you could just buy this whole display and I think you could double your money on it easily. Except for probably the pottery pieces. The canister set was $15, and it looks like this mixing bowl set is $15, but that's still not terrible if that's for both pieces, especially if you're getting it for yourself. I think it's really pretty. Love the display. These volunteers do an amazing job with displaying stuff, and yeah, I think it looks amazing. I can't do better myself, and I own a store. Listen, whoever's putting these displays together is definitely talented. Definitely. This double horseshoe hook thing, I'm going to grab this for my father because he makes birdhouses and he loves to use any kind of old metal stuff, and I'm going to grab it for him. Wow, this pewter tea set is gorgeous. Look at that. The person saved the original receipt. It says original receipt from Steigers. Oh my God, if you guys are local to me, who remembers Steigers? Well, anyway, they want $100 for that set now. I am loving this. This looks like Westmoreland. I'm really hoping that this is affordable. Before I turn it over, I'd be willing to pay like $7 or $8 for it. So I love the hand painting. It's definitely Westmoreland. Perfect. 25. Yeah, they went up on their prices a little bit. Maybe I never should have made that video. I don't know. All right, let's look in their other room. Is this Fiesta? That would be amazing. It is not. It is Hall, which is still pretty nice. I could definitely sell this. Oh, no, I can't. 15. Nope. No room in there for me. That would be really pretty in my lemon display, but it's too much. This was 8. That's also too much for resale. Maybe if you wanted it for yourself, but I don't know. It still seemed quite expensive. That blue and white I left behind, it had a chip in the cover, so it definitely wasn't going to work for me for resale. These salt and pepper shakers were different. Those caught my eye. Ooh, this mug is super sweet with the big B on it. $2. That's more like it. That's really pretty. It's a huge mug. That's like a couple cups of coffee in that. All right, this little sewing kit just got my heart. It was so sweet. So sweet. I loved it. It was $8 with all the contents. Looks like someone put 7 and then they made it into 8. That's really funny. But it had all the contents in it. Remember these sewing tomatoes? I have to tell you, my favorite class was when I was in middle school. So that would have been like 5th or 6th or 7th grade. And we used to have home economics. Yes, I am that old. We had home economics class. And I could not tell you, we had to get a little sewing kit just like this. And we would sew a bunch of stuff in that class. I loved home economics. It was literally my favorite. When they told us we had to do shop class as well, I asked if I could just please stay in home economics. I didn't want to do shop class, but of course they made us. Didn't love shop, but I loved home economics, and my little sewing kit, that has stayed with me my whole life. But look what you get. You even get a tray, and then it came with some shears, some pinking shears. What a lovely little set for $8. Love the summer display. I'm going to look through it and see if there's anything that I might be able to use for myself or resell. Or, of course, a summer pastime. That would be amazing. All right, these chairs, $5. That's a really good deal for these chairs. I paid, I think $7.50 or $7.99 for ones that I found at the Salvation Army. Mine were jumbo size. These were regular, so I'm fine with paying a little bit more. But they had some chairs there too if you needed them. This original painting, it reminds me of the ones that my grandmother did. If you saw previous videos of mine, my mom's got an art collection from my grandmother. This one is really sweet too. It's got some nice colors. It's aged, but I think that just adds to the charm, if you know what I mean. The frame is a little beat up, but I think that just gives it a little charm. For $8, this is an amazing deal for an original piece of art. All right, if you know, you know on these pieces, not the picture. I don't know why the picture is $15, but I think I know why the lemon plate is $25. This is a very famous mid-century modern designer. I think his name is George something. We'll see the signature in a minute. Yeah, Georges Briard. I'm probably saying that wrong, but if you collect mid-century modern, you probably would have grabbed this. It is full price. I wouldn't have paid any more for that in an antique mall, but that's a really great piece that they have in there if you do collect mid-century modern. Looking at all their Polish pottery pieces, they want full price for them. Nothing in here is a bargain. So I think their prices have definitely gone up, which is sad to say. I don't know what happened. But yeah, $30 for the teapot is definitely full price. But this lamp, okay, this lamp, wow, $35. That actually is not bad for this Fenton Blossoms pink satin glass lamp. Wait for it. Look at the top of it until I get it in frame. Look at the ruffled top of that. Okay, I obviously grabbed that. That came home with me. Yeah, I had to put the camera down and make sure I picked it up. It's amazing. You'll see. Stay for the haul, or stay for the showcase, as I call it. I definitely took that home with me. Lots of nice frames if you're in the market for some frames. I love the arch on these frames. Okay, this painting is catching my eye. This is so 60s. So 60s. So this is a canvas print. It's what they call a print on canvas. That's what gives it its texture and everything. I'm going to take a look at that in a minute. But I love these arched frames for $5 each. Those are really pretty, especially because they have two matching ones. It's 15. Darn. I was hoping it was like 7. I would have considered it, but at 15, I don't want it for myself. Those are stunning. These are Ukrainian like creche pieces, but again, they know what they have, 20 bucks. They really went up on everything in here. I'm so sad. I thought it was going to be my new favorite reasonably priced thrift store. Oh man. They are beautiful though. Those are gorgeous. More pewter. $4 for the rings, which I'm not sure if those are actually pewter. I didn't really check them out. They looked pretty beat up. These are beautiful though. These are pewter, and I think they're really gorgeous. I love the color of pewter. I love the soft warmth of pewter. These are $10 for the pair. That's the most I would pay if I wanted them for myself, which I do not. I have quite a few pairs of pewter candlesticks myself. They'd have to be much larger for me to consider those for $10, so I left them. Beautiful vase, $10. Not bad for the size of the vase. I don't care for the colors, but I thought it was a really pretty vase, very big. This glass is very beautiful, very collectible. It looks like it's $25 for the creamer and the sugar. Yeah, that's full antique market-ish prices. $25 for those, or expensive estate sale prices. So, yep, I left that. $150. What? And there's a little ding in the drawer there. I don't know. For $150, I really want this to be in like literally perfect condition. I mean, it's beautiful, but I don't think it's $150 beautiful. That's high. So this set of modern prints, this was $7 for the pair. Totally reasonable, but of course they're just modern, inexpensive things. So those were still reasonable. Lots of clear glass in this store. I guess they have like a dedicated area for it because they had a lot of clear glass the last time I was here. And I kind of recognize some of it, so they don't really sell too much of it, I can see. I do love etched glass, and I think $10 for the 5 is an excellent deal, but I only collect it if it has the design on the bottom pedestal. If it's just etched glass on the bowl, I never buy them. So if this had been $10 for the set of 5, I would have grabbed these. But there was only one of this. But this has the design on the pedestal. That's exactly what I love. I was hoping to find a fairy lamp. Wouldn't that have been amazing if I found a fairy lamp? But I did not. Most of their clear glass prices were pretty reasonable, probably because it's not popular and they probably don't sell it too often. So it was mostly reasonable. These were like a modern etched glass kind of piece. Those would look pretty on anybody's bar cart. Those would look really nice. Loved the etched glass candlesticks. I already have a pair, so that's why I didn't grab those, but I do think those are beautiful, and they were only $5 for the pair. I think their old jewelry boxes were the only thing that caught my eye over here. I'm sure this jewelry has been gone through a million times. It is all basically just inexpensive bits and bobs, nothing worth anything, mostly plastic old stuff. But their jewelry boxes were pretty cool, but of course those weren't for sale. All right, I'm checking out their books again in their outer hall. This Preppy, Cultivating Ivy Style. Ooh, I kind of love this idea. I definitely love preppy Ivy style stuff. I don't wear it, but I love it. Wow. Okay, I love the cover without the paper book protector. I do love the bound cover, the dark navy blue. Oh, these pictures are amazing. Oh my God, I remember Glamour magazine. I loved college. I loved all this. Now, this would have been when I went to college in the 80s. Maybe this is 70s. Look at that Volkswagen. Oh my God, the tennis. Yes, I think this book is amazing. I love the pictures in here. I loved college. I dressed up every day when I went to college, believe it or not. And I loved it. Look at this tennis stuff. Oh, I loved college. I loved being on campus. I just loved the whole vibe of going to college. College was a really great time in my life. I do think this pink lamp is absolutely beautiful. I think this is called a Fenton, I want to say pink flower puff. I'll leave right here whatever I find online for this, but I know when I did look briefly online when I was in their thrift store, and just to see, what this could be and how much, just so if I wanted to spend the $35, even though I loved it, and it came up to be a lot more than that online. So yeah, they had a price of $35 on it. And I am going to, we're in my kitchen because I'm going to take my time and gently clean this. It is definitely dusty. And I do want to try to bring the brass part of it back to life. I'm going to use just Dawn, like a Dawn soap, but I am going to put just a little bit of this on it, not too much. I'm going to just touch this with the twinkle just to take a ton of tarnish off of this, and then this is a marble base. So yeah, let me take some time and be very careful to clean this. It does come apart. I have to be really careful. This is the beautiful pink satin glass shade. So beautiful. I love the color of this. I'm not gonna lie, I don't have a spot for this right now, but that doesn't bother me at all. I picked it up anyway because I really love it, and I'm sure I can find a spot for it in the future. Probably I can see this in a guest room, if I have one someday. So I'm going to just clean it up, and then I'm going to pack it away and save it. And I think when I am ready to use it and I take it out, I think I'm going to be so tickled that I actually have this. Well, I think this came out really lovely. I love how pretty the pink came out. Oh my goodness, how beautiful. Really charming and lovely. And again, I didn't really hit the brass too much, extremely lightly, just enough to take the dust and just bring out a nice patina, nothing aggressive. So I'm just gonna let this dry and put it all together when it's nice and dry. I love it. I'm so glad I got this. I picked up this really pretty drink pitcher as well. They had a $5 sticker on it, and I just thought all the painted flowers on it were so pretty. Now, I got this because a few weeks ago I picked up this hand-painted flower drink set with the holder, which is amazing. It's really hard to find these with the actual holder. So I grabbed this and I thought these two would go great together. So I'm gonna give this a little bath and then make myself some lemonade. I did find quite a few other things that were really cute, so I figured I'd sit down for a minute and show you the rest of the stuff that I got. I picked up this, I guess, cast iron horseshoe little hook thing. My dad loves these things. He makes, oh yeah, it was $3. He makes little birdhouses, and this is perfect to like put on the front of a birdhouse, and then the bird flies up and lands in here and goes in the hole. I know he's going to come up with a great design for this, so I'm going to give him that for Father's Day, one of his little gifts. I grabbed a hat for myself. I thought this was so sweet with the purple flowers all the way around it. Very me. I won't try it on because of all my hair up here, but trust me, I mean, my hair, I have too much hair on. Well, maybe I'll put it on for you. I'll hold it down as if I had my hair lower, you know? I thought this was so cute, right? With all the flowers. Yeah, just a cute little sun hat for me. Ooh, all right. So I got that. And then I picked up, I'm going to put, well, oh, I scared Mina away. Oh, Miss Baby Girl, I'm sorry. I scared her away. Anyway. You saw that they had a bunch of frames, and I found this one. I love the ones that had the arch, but this one just kind of got my heart. It says Our Family on it up there, and it just was so pretty. It was so charming and so warm and just, yeah, pretty and charming and warm. So I want to get a picture, speaking of little Miss Mina who ran away, I want to get a picture of John and I and the two dogs and put it in here. So that's my job for the week. I have to get us all posed and make a little picture and put it in there because I really want to do that. And then speaking of pictures, I found this I grabbed this for the store. I'm not going to keep this for myself, but this weighs a ton. And it's like a 3D picture. I don't know if you can see how this is all like two-dimensional or three-dimensional. It looks like it's like a cottage, right? This looks very cottagey. I'm going to show you a close-up of it. It's just got a plain wooden back. It's got a really thick frame, and it weighs a ton. But I'm just so curious as to what this is. Oh, it does have a little signature in it, too. All right, so I'm going to show you a close-up of this, but just know that this is a really cool piece. I'm going to have it in the boutique. All right, I picked up a couple, like, kitchen-y things. I don't know if I'm keeping these or selling these, but they're so unusual and different. I had to have it. This is like a plate holder. It's a very cool kind of cottagey plate holder. It's hand painted. It's signed by the artist right here in the corner there. And I think that says either 1994 or 1984, But either way, it's definitely vintage, super cute and cool. I love this. And these are my own plates, which of course I thrifted a little while ago, but I think it's just meant to like sit out on your countertop. It doesn't have like a way to hang it, but look, you can just stack some plates in there. How handy would this be to just have a couple plates, you know, just sitting somewhere on your kitchen counters, just, you know, quick and easy grab and go type thing for snacks or whatever. You could keep snack plates in it, but maybe even paper plates. Who knows? A fancy way to have your paper plates out, but I thought it was super cute. And then I grabbed these two things. I grabbed these two bottles and they had little bird stoppers on them. I thought these were so sweet. I mean, I think I want to keep these because they're so unusual and sweet. So they're like a cork topper, and the bottle's got this like burlap floral design with a little piece of twine, and then the stopper. And I thought these were so cute and unusual, and I would love to display these in my kitchen. I'm not quite sure what to put in them though. What should I put in these? I mean, they're just like, I mean, to me, they look like oil and vinegar. Is that what these are supposed to be? Is this like the oil and this is the vinegar? I wonder if this is supposed to be like a salad set of oil and vinegar. That's probably what this is for. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep these. I just think they're darling. They're so warm and charming, aren't they? I love them. I really do. And then for summer reading, that is a must for lovely summer pastimes. We all want a really good beach read. I don't know about you, but I look forward to a beach read, even though I have yet to actually read on a beach too much. Every year I pick out a book, and I will very soon be reading on a beach. But for now, I always still pick out a book every year. And in this case, look, I got a whole series. They had these right outside the main store. So out in the corridor, they have like stationery things, they have books, they have like children's toys, they have a lot of things out there. So I found the whole series. It's a 5-book series, and it's called the Old Cape House series. It's by Barbara Epicstruna. And I already started the first book. I'm this much way through it right here. Yeah, I'm that much way through it. Oh, I love it. And I'm actually using, am I too much or what? I have an old Cape Cod postcard. I'm using it as my bookmark. I love it. I absolutely love it. So far, I love the story. The first one, these are like all mysteries. So it's the Old Cape House, the Old Cape Map, the Old Cape Blood Ruby, and Old Cape Hollywood Secret, and the Old Cape Teapot. I love the back of the books too. Oh, that's me. That's me right there. Coastal Grandma. Okay. Anyway, I grabbed all of them. They were 50 cents a piece, and I cannot wait to get through all of them. So far, I'm enjoying the first one. Very relaxing, and so glad I got those. And then the last bunch of stuff that I got that I scared Miss Mina away because I put it, this is how much I got. I put it next to me here on the couch, was a whole bunch of like stationery stuff and slash pastimes, you know, because that's what I was on a mission for, right? Summer pastimes. So far, I did amazing. I got the whole bunch of books and, you know, my little drink pitcher that I love to just pass the afternoon away, having some lemonade and doing gardening and stuff like that. But anyway, I grabbed a whole bunch of like stationery stuff. Now, some is for my boutique, some is for me to keep. So the first thing I got, they have a lot of like scrapbook planner type stuff. So this says the Happy Planner, 605 pieces. It just has like a bunch of fun stuff in here for like a planner. I don't have like a planner per se, but sometimes I'll use these things on my calendar, on my refrigerator, and that can be fun. So I do use those. These two journals I also picked up. They were $1 a piece. Now, because they're new in the packaging, I'm just going to go ahead and bring these into my boutique. I sell a lot of stationery there that if I can find it for really good prices. So I'm going to bring those two journal things in. And then I love these. These are paint pads. Oh, I love the picture on this one. I wish I was talented. I'm really not artistically talented to just draw like that from just pure talent, but I know a lot of people are. So I am going to bring these into my store for all either the seasoned artists or the budding artists to have. I'm sure a lot of kids in the summertime spend time doing artwork, and I wish I could do artwork like that little doe. That is so adorable. So I'm going to bring those in. Another little, oops. This piece was inside of it. And the little scrapbooking kind of kit, just like thread and stuff. So these are all little things you can use on scrapbook pages. I'm not giving up on scrapbooking. I really want to get, actually junk journaling. That's really where I want to go, is junk journaling. And I keep saving stuff to make junk journal pages and keep not having the time to do it, but I'm going to make the time. So I'm going to put that in my own stash. And then my last two extremely favorite things I'm definitely keeping for myself are this beautiful calligraphy set, this lettering set. I am so excited to try this. And I have a little idea that I'm going to do. Ooh, look at that. It's got all the pens and everything in here. And yeah, here's the workbook. Get a workbook, a lettering calligraphy kind of thing. Here's the calligraphy pen. So I have a little project that I'm going to do. I'm going to show you. And I'm just going to do a small little project, but I think you're going to like it. So I'm going to show you that. Okay, and then the last thing I picked up, as you know, I was on the hunt for a crewel work kit. I really wanted to find a needlework kit. I really miss doing those, and I haven't seen one out in a really long time, and I don't want to break down and buy one from Amazon. So I'll keep my eye out thrifting if I find a crewel work kit that, you know, really if the design appeals to me. But anyway, in the meantime, I found this canvas art kit. I think this is awesome. I think they wanted like $4 for this. It says perfect for all ages and beginners. Contains all you need to complete this picture in 3 easy stages. So this is the picture, which that caught my eye. And it looks like what they do is it's not really a paint by number. I don't know if you can see, but it's like roughed in. So the picture looks like it's almost like it's pencil drawn, like outlined, pencil drawn in. So I will be curious. I have not opened it yet. So I was going to head on outside and spend a little time this afternoon, open this up and see if I can get this little painting started and yeah, do like a really sweet summer pastime on my own outside and enjoy this beautiful day. going to be bringing a few more vegetable plants to my parents' house today because they lost a few of their plants, I think, to deer, possibly rabbits. So luckily we still have a couple of plants left in our greenhouse. So I'm going to load those up in the car and drive them up to my parents' farm and probably help them plant them. Yeah, that's what Dad said. He said that it was too hot.
Yeah, so I'll plant them after work.
All right. Yeah, he said that he was going to do it, but I know you're going to do it.
No, it's going to be me.
I know. He seems okay, but definitely not the same.
No.
No. Right, so this is what happened to my poor... You know what's really sad, Sharon, is that these were the tomatoes that Dad really wanted, that he had ordered.
Yep.
Holy crap.
Everybody with the green straw got eaten up.
Yeah.
Now these three have not been touched. And yet they've been exposed just like these were.
Yeah, now what's over here? That hasn't come up yet?
No, that's something else that I planted for Daddy.
Oh, okay. Wow, so you're basically the gardener this year, huh? So these are apples, right?
Yes. The two pears are over here.
All right, I'll get some footage of those too.
Now, I don't know if they're... Now, I wonder if the peaches are coming out. I think these are the peaches. These are the peaches. We've got some little ones coming out there.
Oh, wow, Sharon, looks like a bumper crop.
But we see that every year, and then they get rotted.
Okay. But that's okay. There's hope. At least you got half the equation here.
Right.
Guys, this is my sister's famous strawberry patch. Look at this. For a private person to have this much strawberries. She's like a mini strawberry farm. Of course, you know, we're on a farm anyway, but look at this.
A berry bum.
A berry bum?
Yes.
All right, let's get a look. Do you know what variety these are?
These are actually many varieties because what I do is I keep them. I know a lot of people throw them out after a few years, but I let them multiply.
So let's see the fruits. Oh my God. Yeah, you are going to definitely get a ton of strawberries.
As well as a ton of weeds.
Oh my goodness.
Now, a lot of these are small because those are little wild alpines. I got those in my own yard. They were here when we moved here.
Oh, wow. Look at all these little berries you have.
Yeah, I guess
you are going to definitely have strawberries.
Yes, I got some picking to do. I can see that.
Yeah, you do. Let's try one. Because you don't use any, like...
No pesticides, no.
All right, so here's a little one. We can try this one right here.
So if it's little, it's probably a little alpine, so they're going to taste a little tart.
Ooh! Ooh! Very tart! But really good. They're really good.
If you're used to the store-bought ones, it's an experience.
Yeah, no, it's a good experience.
It's like drinking craft beer versus crap, you know?
She said it's like drinking craft beer versus crap. Mmm.
I'll let people fill in with the crap is.
Really good. Really good, Sharon. These are awesome. I love this color rose. It's such a beautiful deep
your
red.
Rose is beautiful. Did you see your rose?
No, Grandpa's rose, you mean?
No, the one that you and John gave us.
All right, let me go look. It is, yeah.
It got too big.
Well, your clematis is here, but it needs to be propped up. You need to tie it up.
Yeah.
Do you have anything? See, here's the old thing you had, but do you have more? Because then I'll tie it up for you.
No, Daddy can do it after. Yeah, he'll put some on. He's got some.
That's what you need. You just need to bring this up.
Okay.
I mean, I can do it too. Just give me something to do it, and I'll do it. There you go, right there. That's all you need.
Yeah, well, he knows where it is. I don't know where it is.
All right.
But you're supposed to put something at the bottom of a clematis.
Yes, to keep their
leaves cool.
yeah, their roots. They like their feet cool and moist.
So
Well, mission accomplished.
It does. Cause
I think what a beautiful color, though. I mean, hopefully these stay in bloom long enough so that when these bloom, they would be together.
Now those are purple too. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be pretty.